I'm excited. Here we go.
Clean them up. What a welcome. That was disdainful.
Got it.
That is pure brute force. And he's got another. Has that been taken? That is unbelievable.
Dominance continues in the Caribbean.
Sunny Sunday morning here for the CG United, the first ODI live from Warner Park, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. West Indies up against Bangladesh. This series promises so much entertainment. The teams then just a couple changes for the West Indies from their last series win against England. In Bangladesh, they have a couple spinners and some quality fast bowlers in their ranks. Both teams actually have so much to play for in the series from a West Indian standpoint. 2027 World Cup qualification, and for Bangladesh quite imminently the Champions Trophy in a few months' time. Bounce straight away. That is something you get here at this venue. It's really hard. Positivity straight over the bowler's head. And it goes all the way for the first 6 of the innings. That is quite belligerent from Tanzid.
Top shot. Really top shot. It just gives you an idea how this pitch is going to behave. It's not in half volley. And he's picked that up on the up and hit down the ground. What a shot. What a beautiful shot that is. It's just slightly overpitched, and he didn't hit it too hard. It's just a gentle mere push down the ground, presenting the full face of the bat. Oh, what a shot. Top shot.
Yeah, this pitch is a spectacle. Yeah, with an offer this time, and goes away for 4. So no second invitation needed for these guys to take on anything that's loose.
Nicely played also from Shummo Sharkar. Yes, it was quite wide. Uppercut. Slices it over the top of the infield and picks up a boundary.
Yeah, that was fortuitous, not where he intended it, but still gets a 4. So everything going the way of Bangladesh at the moment.
Keep an eye on that fielder at short, fine leg. He's inside the circle, so anything down the leg side is easy pickings. Yes, a bit of an inside edge, but luckily it's gone fine and away from that fielder.
Look at that. That was drilled powerfully. That was really a gift. Christmas is around the corner. Too easy for Shummo Saka.
And they're not missing out on deliveries that needs to be treated in that fashion. That is a top shot. A scorching drive. Yes, it was in the air. And went like a rocket to the boundary.
Edged. Taken, that's it. Good response, good retort from Alzari Joseph. And this is something we have seen from Shummo Saka in his career. Gets off to a start and then a soft dismissal. Early strike for Alzari.
Great comeback. You got to give it to Alzari Joseph, knowing that he was smacked through to a boundary through the covers and then fishing into the hands. He has to go. Breaks the opening partnership, which was looking good. He cannot believe it. But he has to go. Shummo gone for 19. Bangladesh 34 for 1.
Advances, takes him on, gets a boundary. So this is some good calculated batting from Tanzid. Rice smile for Jaden Seals.
Yeah, it gets the bottom part of the bat and also it twists, the bat twists, so it goes on the onside. But luckily, enough on the bat to take it over the top of that fielder at mid-on.
Authoritative pull shot. You pull your length back, and Tanzid deals with it nicely. 46 for 1. Nicked it this time. So the life that was given to Litton in the last over pays no dividends, and Shea Hope will be a relieved man as Shepherd strikes in his first over.
What a start for Mario Shepherd. First one went past the outside edge, but this time took the edge. And that was beautifully bowled. Easy catch for Shea Hope, the skipper and wicket keeper. Jubilation for Shepherd. Despair for Litton Das. He's gone for 2. Bangladesh, 46 for 2.
Goes for 4, it went down, and Shea Hope couldn't get across to it. 52 for 250 up. Catch dropped. And he slid into the boundary marker as well, so they might have a boundary check. Missed opportunity of the bowling of Shepherd.
In and out. Casey Carty, the culprit. That looks like 4. And that's confirmation.
And he's made it out of the first power play. Tanzid needs to kick on. 10 overs gone, 58 for 2.
Through the gaps again. It's been a high traffic area so far this morning. Another boundary to the Bangladesh total.
Shea Hope on the attack, along with Shepherd, who's still getting that lateral movement. And 3 slips in place, a deep third and deep fine leg. Great use of the feet. It's been a commonality of Tanzid's innings today.
Yeah, got width as well outside the off stump. Tanzid, another boundary to the young left-hander. Just a bit too wide from Graves. Used his feet, did Tanzid, showing good enterprising batting here. And he's timed the ball sweetly. Gudakesh Moti could do nothing about it.
Glorious. Really impactful from Tanzid.
Once again, just using the feet was Tanzid. Easy pace delivery from Graves. Just small advancements here from Tanzid through the line. Once again, highlighting the nature of this pitch. The margin for error so tiny.
Great control in the shot from Mahedi.
Poor delivery, that one from Ruston Chase. A nothing delivery, was just asking to be hit. Short, wide, Mahedi had all the time in the world, just needed to pick the gap. Boy, did he find the gap with sweet timing.
A release of pressure. They have done so well to control the scoring of Tanzid and keep him away from that fuller length.
He's missed Seals and Tanzid has put him away.
His margin for error, as we've harped on about, so tiny once again. Seems like he went for a little cutter there, Jaden Seals. Length was a bit too full, allowed Tanzid to free the hands once again. And he hasn't missed out on any of those opportunities here today.
That's a half century, a third in one-day internationals for Tanzid. A wonderful talent, hoping to find more consistency in his batting game, but has all the shots and will be hoping to convert this half century into something much bigger. That's too easy. It's smartly played though by Meherry to swivel inside the line and capitalize on these short boundaries.
He's promoted himself to number 4. This is the 5th time that he's batted at this position in a one-day international. He gets inside the line of the ball and nicely picked up and it's gone all the way. He's also playing a crucial role for his team.
Dropped it again, Casey Carty, for the second time today. That should have been held as well. He's got a lot of work to do on his fielding. 1-1-4 for 2.
It looked like a relatively easy chance. Very slow to react. There you go. Could have taken a step right to his right and could have grabbed it easily. He cannot believe it.
That's that pull shot that Tanzid can play. It wasn't that short. So there's your boundary that Bangladesh were hoping to get.
It was not that short. That's why this shot from Tanzid Hasan is an impressive one. This shows the confidence that he's built in this innings. A stand and deliver. Pulls it away. Enough on the bat and 4 to Tanzid Hasan Tamim.
Straight to him. The loose shot, the ball before is followed by one that he could not get to the left or right of chase. Important wicket for Alzari and the West Indies.
Yeah, big wicket. He was well set. Again, trying to be a little bit more aggressive here. Straight into the hands. A little bit too close for him to cut that. He knows it. But the damage has been done. He has to go. After a well-made 60 and 60 deliveries, it's 1-2-5 for 3.
Mid-off up in the circle, so always a risk you take for the spinner. Good awareness from Afif.
Yeah, and some good positivity. We've seen that throughout the innings from Bangladesh. They aren't afraid to take on the bowling and punish those loose deliveries.
Really good use of the field from Afif Hussain. 139 for 3.
Oh yes, boy.
Abdullah got 67. Again, really nice positioning from Meherry has been a trait of this innings.
It's the calculation that's impressive. He knows that there's a fielder backward of square on the boundary, no one in front, so lots of acreage there. And the sweep in front of square, the line of the delivery outside off stump.
Will be a 5th one-day international half-century for Meherry Hassan Miraz. Back-to-back 50s, one coming in the Afghanistan series, and now in this series, continues to grow in stature with the captain. More runs behind square for Meherry, another guide.
Maybe not as fine as he wanted, might be a genuine outside edge. It doesn't matter, though. It's another boundary to Mehedi. He's deliberately trying to open the face. And because of the short, straight boundary, it races away despite the deep third being employed.
Top shot from Afif Hussain.
Yeah, just the way they get inside the line of the delivery to really help the ball more than hit the ball. So they're using the pace of the delivery. So a good technique and fine enough for 4.
This time through the offside. That is race to the boundary.
That was dismissive from Afif, really disdainful. Consecutive 4s, one down the leg side, and just look at this. Really nonchalant from him.
Wicket for Shepherd again, even though it's hit with that wind. Safely held by Jaden Seals. The West Indies wanted it, they got it. And Shepherd delivers.
Just losing a wicket at the wrong time there. Afif was hit quite sweetly. Maybe not quite out the middle of the bat. The one man there on the boundary looked like Jaden Seals took a comfortable catch. So Shepherd picks up another. And just when this partnership was looking to take it away, Afif has to go. He's gone for 28.
Errant delivery allows Mamadullah to get off the mark with a boundary. 183 for 4. Gets that fine. Races on, another boundary. He swept in front of square and now behind square for boundaries. Maybe Moti might consider that he's bowling just a touch straight to Mehedi Hassan Miraz.
Touch straight and a touch too quick for me. Just a bit easy there for Miraz, just to use the pace.
This should be gone. Who wants it? Several people calling. Rutherford palms them away. And Seals strikes against Mehedi. Calm down, Jaden. He's already dismissed. No need for words.
Good length that from Seals. Not sure what Mehedi was thinking there. Just lost his patience. Going big, looking to go down the ground. Maybe looking to take advantage of these short boundaries straight. But didn't make contact with the middle. Seals picks up his first. He'll be very happy to see the back of the skipper from Bangladesh. Miraz goes for 74. 198 for 5.
Hit the gap nicely. And we saw this quite a lot from Jakir Ali in the Test series.
Yeah, he's just got this ability, quite a unique ability to just find the boundaries. Looks quite unassuming as a player, but boy is he effective.
Instead, you go for that short ball again, which he did it so well in the Test match series. Scoring fine because he's way across his stumps. Not sure that's learning, Jaden Seals.
Yeah, deja vu for Jaden Seals and Jaka Ali here once again. Just getting inside the line of the ball. Almost a free hit for him. A man in good form. He's seeing these balls very big.
Came across his stumps again. Jakir Ali, this has been a superb series in the Caribbean for him. It continues in this first ODI.
It was a good strike.
Really well struck and executed from Mamadula.
Gave himself a bit of room and struck it well. High and hard over extra cover. One bounce, two bounces into the fence.
This is length badly right into the path of Jacare Ali, who just helps it for 6.
Full toss from Justin Graves on leg stump, and was just helped away quite easily and convincingly.
That is with the wind. And all the way for 6.
Not a particularly good delivery from Alzari Joseph. It was banged in short, not much pace behind of it. Slow delivery as well. It was cracked away, high and hard over mid-wicket for 6. It was well spotted by Mamadula.
Mammoth. This is the power of Jacare Ali.
Anything you can do, Mamadula, I can do it better. That's what he's saying, Jacare Ali. That was a big one. Right in the hitting arc. And he made no mistake. What a strike that was.
He's nailed that. Jacare Ali again coming across his stumps and hitting leg side.
They are loving it. That was a good strike. Jacare Ali this time. He tugged it from way outside off stump. Over deep mid-wicket for 6. That was a big shot. The longest part of the boundary. And he cleared it quite easily.
Just squeezes it past fine leg. I have to feel for him, Jaden Seals. Important boundary to end the over. 275 for 5. Coming our way, that is hit so straight. It's been a great showing of power between these two.
Mamadula again. Right in the hitting arc once again from Alzari Joseph, and he made no mistake. Mamadula kept his shape, hit it long and hard.
The pace off, smacked. Great way to start the last over.
Slow delivery. But Mamadula was up to the task. He waited and struck it well. What a start of the final over.
Will be a third 50 for Mamadula at Warner Park. And 30 one-day international half centuries for the 38-year-old. Straight to the fielder. Hitting into the wind, maybe that helped take some pace off it. And good execution in this final over from Shepherd.
Very, very well bowled. Considering he was struck for 6, the very first delivery. Another pace-off delivery. Jacare Ali couldn't get a hold of it the way he would have liked. Easy catch for Brandon King down a square leg. He's gone for 48. Bangladesh 294 for 6.
Another pace off, an entire over with those off-cutters into the pitch. The West Indies keep Bangladesh to below 300, but 294 for 6. With their spinners, they will certainly feel they've got a defendable target on the board. .350s in the innings as well. They'll be very pleased with their showing. 60 from Tanzid, 74 top score from the captain Mahedi, and 50 in quick time from Mamadullah.
It was tough work for the West Indian bowlers. For the most part, they were expensive. 3 wickets to Shepherd, 2 to Alzari Joseph, 1 to Seals. But they couldn't contain Bangladesh enough, and they ended up with 294 for 6.
He's so strong and prolific through that offside, Brandon King. First boundary.
Sweet timing. Sweet. Ball sitting up nicely, coming onto the bat. And just a push into the gap and races over to the boundary. So margin of error minimum, especially on this kind of a surface. In the gap, it's gone to the boundary.
Really has been struck nicely. Second boundary for Brandon King.
Second boundary, correction. Just a little bit too wide. Allows the batter to free his arms, and it's a cracking shot. Look at how wide that is. Asking for trouble, gets the punishment.
Nice timing.
If he gets going and if he keeps playing shots like that, then watch out. A really good piece of timing. Just a touch fuller, opening the face of the bat, and goes through the cover and mid-off fielder.
Did it carry to Mamadullah at mid-off? Will be another boundary for Lewis.
Pretty close. So looking to play some big shots. Mamadullah diving a little bit slowly on his right. It might just have carried here.
Using the pace. Great way to welcome Nahid into the attack.
This will be a good test for Nahid Rana. He'll have to adjust his line and length because this is a surface where the batters are feeling that it's coming onto the bat. So you drop it short, it's wide, it's cracked away. That was expected. Only playing his second ODI, Nahid Rana. We know what he can do with the ball.
Given build up of pressure and excellent bowling has brought reward. Or has it? Will they review? Height would have been a question, and Brandon King is asking the question.
Review for LBW. TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through ultra edge. Just keep rolling, keep rolling. Flat line, there is a big gap between bat and ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking when ready. Waiting for the ball tracking, Leslie. It's coming up now. Original decision out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Stay with your original decisions. You are on screen. Please signal.
out confirmed. Brandon King gone for 9. 27 for 1.
Huge shout, beaten for pace, finger goes up. Success again in consecutive overs. There'll be a discussion, no doubt, from Evan Lewis and Casey Carty. Just wonder if he will take the review. Time running down. He opts not to. So back-to-back wickets for Bangladesh. High pace from this young man. Just trapping Evan Lewis. That is adjacent. Crashing into the stumps. He has to go. It's been a painstaking innings from Lewis. 27 for 2.
What can he find here again? This one's down to that third-man boundary, wide third-man boundary by Hope. So just using the pace of Rana on this occasion. He's bowling to the class batsman of the West Indies here. Margin for error very small. Good batting from the West Indies captain. Good batting this from the West Indies skipper. Just lent on that one through extra cover. Not quite there for the drive, but good head positioning. His second boundary. And Shea Hope's away.
Yeah, good start for the West Indies captain. We were just praising them about the length that they were operating from. Just over pitching on that occasion. They've adapted well generally.
Not sure if Jakir Ali was going to his right, but it certainly peeled past him in a hurry. Finds a gap nicely for a boundary.
Full toss.
Six of them. The first one of the innings, hit with the wind by Shea Hope.
Just a little bit on the shorter side from Richard. And Shea Hope had enough time to get into position and clobbered it high and hard over mid-wicket for 6. That should ease a little bit of the pressure.
That is placement of the highest order, using the extra pace of Shea Hope.
Beautifully played. We know how strong he is. Flew the offside. Shea Hope. And that's what he did. All timing. Using the pace of Nahid Rana. And that sped away to the boundary.
Easily done. A little bit of a giveaway, and the partnership is broken. Rishad Hussain has only his second wicket in one-day internationals, but an effective and important one.
Soft dismissal from Casey Carty. The pressure was taking its toll on him. Struggled to get any sort of rhythm in his batting. Hit a bit high on the bat and a gentle lob to a short mid-wicket. He's gone for 21. West Indies 94 for 3.
Should go to the boundary. Down there is quite quick, quite rapid. Gets off the mark with a 4.
A good reply from Sheriff and Rutherford. Got on top of it. That's a really good cut shot. Powerful one.
That's in the air and goes fine enough. So using the pace, Sheriff and Rutherford. Half the innings over in terms of overs, 109 for 3. Quick single, another half century for the West Indies captain. Really enjoys batting against this opposition. We've seen him raise his bat so many times, but he'll understand that there's a lot more work to be done. Yeah, just an acknowledgement there. But you can see how subdued it is, knowing that his team still needs him.
Attack from Shea Hope, a release of pressure.
Exactly what the doctor would have ordered here. Skipper leading from the front. Taking the attack to his opposite number in Miraz. Just tossed up, advancing. Something we haven't seen too much of from these West Indian batters. Just using the feet.
A change in approach last couple of overs could be a sign of what's to come.
Yeah, we're getting an inclination here from Rutherford, looking to go down the ground, targeting these shorter boundaries at the Warner Park Stadium. Not quite out the middle of the bat, but good enough. One bounce into the boundary. Took the inner half. Good shot this. Short boundary straight. Takes a maximum for Rutherford. So pressure on Mahedi.
146 for 3. High class and power from Rutherford.
In the slot from Taskin, maybe just starting to tire slightly here. Long half volley outside the off stump. Just had to play through the line by Rutherford. Good hands once again.
Yeah, that's the risk. If you bowl full, you can disappear on the stand. Good start to the over for Shea Hope. You can't afford to bowl that length here at Warner Park. Hello, Kitty.
Hello, young Badri. That was a mighty blow. Right in the arc. And Shea Hope, the skipper, is showing good form.
Short ball, that's with the wind. This time, Rutherford nails it for 6. He's been hit a couple of times. This time, he does some hitting of his own.
And they are loving it. They are loving it. Short delivery. Didn't bounce as high as the previous 2 that struck him in the face. And once it's that height, he's always very dangerous.
That's another good shot from Rutherford. A 6 before, now a 4. He's racing along. That's 50 for him. That's 5 consecutive half centuries for Sheriff and Rutherford. What a run of form. And just like he started the previous over, he starts this one. Dispatched again by Shea Hope, targeting the side screen. Too full, too easy. Yeah, that will go away for 4. That's a really poor delivery from Rishad Hussain. And Rutherford wouldn't miss out.
The fans are loving it. Something to cheer about. Pressure on Bangladesh bowlers. There was a loose delivery way outside the leg stump. And all Rutherford had to do was to get back on it, which he did.
In the air, into the wind. This should be taken. Is taken. Jackie Raleigh, the man with the catch. And you were just mentioning, Sir Kirtley, desperate for a wicket. And Shea Hope falls. A brilliant innings comes to an end. But success finally for Bangladesh.
I'm not so sure if that was warranted at the time. They were playing so well. Into the wind. He just held up. Couldn't get the distance. Easy catch by Jackie Ali. And Shea Hope, the skipper, is gone for a well-played 86. West Indies 193 for 4.
Yeah, that should go for 4. It's a short, straight boundary here. Gets off the mark. Straight away, Justin Graves.
Officially through extra cover, but away from the fielder. Into the boundary ropes, it goes for 4. Justin Graves making his intentions very clear.
He's a tall man and he has good reach. This was not a half volley. It was hit on the up, but importantly in the gap. Just wide of the fielders, bisecting both of them. Helped away for 4. This is really good batting from Sherfin Rutherford. The control is very impressive. That's gone. That's disappeared. He hasn't played the short ball all too well, but off late, he's been smacking them for 6s. Brilliant from Rutherford.
Short delivery from Tanzim. Didn't bounce as high, just about chest high. And Rutherford was onto it in a flash.
A productive shot for Justin Graves as well. He's shown that time and time again. 13 runs from that over, 225 for 4. That's his specialty, Sherfin Rutherford. That's his area of strength. And he demonstrates that in no uncertain manner. Continues to motor on.
He did enjoy it, didn't he? Look at that, a good stride in. And that is Sherfin Rutherford at his best.
The cry is catch it, but it just has enough on it to get over the boundary and away from long on. He's got such quick hands, Sherfin Rutherford.
Well, it's certainly taking the game away from Bangladesh. It's a lovely pickup shot. And he knew that he nailed it because he didn't even bother to run. That's gone the distance.
Catches the cry again, but enough on it. Back-to-back 6s for Sherfin Rutherford. 47 required from 44. Into the wind or not.
And brings up the 50 partnership also. 55 with that 6 of just 34 deliveries. Doesn't matter if it's short or full. Twice back-to-back 6s.
It is that into the pitch, and he hits it in front of square magnificently, Justin Graves.
He's been too short in this over and paying a heavy price. He concedes another boundary. Look how short this is, rolling the finger over, but it's too wide, allowing the batter to free his arms. And it's a cracking shot because you got to pick up the gap, and it does exactly that.
Finds the gap nicely, sliced away deliberately by Justin Graves.
I think he was in search of a Yorker. Doesn't get it right. And just opening the face of the bag, and goes between those two players.
Will they get two? Has he weighted it well enough? He's weighted it beautifully. Extra runs, more runs. Oh, this is a gift. It is 100, a brilliant 100 for Sherpain Rutherford, his first in one-day internationals. And he's only in his 10th match. Did the West Indies out of a precarious position. What a run. Add 6 more. He knows this ground very well. This is magnificent all around the Caribbean and beyond from Sherpain Rutherford. He silenced the Tigers.
He's muscled it down the ground. That is a cracking shot. A shimmy down the wicket also. We anticipated that slower delivery from Shummo Shaka.
Oh, goodness me. 6 with overthrows. 6.
They're loving it. They're simply loving it, the way he's hit those sixes.
This is grabbing your opportunity. Taken it, but it ends a wonderful knock. A knock of brilliance, skill and timing from Sherpain Rutherford. They will stand and they will applaud, and they should do that around the Caribbean region. A knock that surely will end a run of 11 straight losses to Bangladesh.
Yeah, what a knock. What a knock. Going for 113. It's 288 for 5.
A very, very, very important win, a very important innings for Justin Graves and return to the ODI team. It ends a run of 11 consecutive losses to Bangladesh in ODIs and continues to propel the West Indies towards movement and important points up the rankings table. They win here at Warner Park by 5 wickets with 2.2 overs to spare. They really are a team who identifies with chasing in this format.
Yeah, congratulations to West Indies to go and win by 5 wickets.
King struggled, Lewis struggled, Carty struggled. Shea Hope took his time to get going, but once he did in that partnership of 99 with Rutherford, it restored the balance of power. And then Sherpain Rutherford went into overdrive, getting his first 100 in ODIs, and Justin Graves on return, 41 from 31, showing that his test form, at least in the first game, and his Super 50 form was not just a passing phase.
They bowled well in patches. Taskin Ahmed went wicketless, none for 53. Tanzim Hassan Saqib, who bowled his full court of overs, the only one to complete full court of overs, also 1 for 55. Nahid Rana bowled with pace and just could not disturb the batting of West Indies.
Remember, the West Indies dot ball percentage actually was better than Bangladesh. They got to 294 for 6. And West Indies chasing it, winning by 5 wickets. They lead this 3-match CG United ODI series by 1-0. But more importantly, they get their ranking points put in